Alright guys, what's going on? Logan JYA with Team Beige, my Team B player, Amar.
What's up? Hey Logan, Amar here from Team Beige. We top 32 this event, which was awesome. Playing pretty much rogue, I guess.
Yes.
And yeah, happy to go through the deck profile for what I played at B.
Alright, let's go see it.
So, I was playing Spright. Everything was nerfed besides Cash and Despia, so I thought this might be a good play. You can play a lot of going second cards, a lot of flex spots, so it ended up decent. It wasn't too bad. Just runs out of gas quickly. So first off, obviously 3 blues, 3 jet, very standard. 2 red. You have to play 2 red now. You start running out of these quickly, and there's like no recursion with elf. Once you go through red and elf, or red and carrot, you can't ever bring them back. So playing 2 of these is ideal. And with most of the cash matchups, I mean, like you play so much cash, they run over the red and elf in so many, or red and carrot in so many different ways, like lava golem and spearmint, everything. So you want to always have the set starter to bring something else out.
And quick side question: how many cash did you run into?
Ran into, I think, total 4 or 5 cash. Yeah.
This man was literally catching the cash heat the whole day.
It was cash heat, and you have to draw non-engine, so we'll get to the non-engine in a bit. The 1 carrot was okay. Most of the time, it'd probably switch it to 2 carrot and the 1 red. Carrot's better in the cash matchup. You want to have more spell trap negates. They use spell traps to eat your board, and then they play with like engine. So that was pretty much it for the Spright monsters. 3 starter, of course. The 1 smashers. This over the main deck double cross, because double cross doesn't do enough in the cash matchup. This does way more with labyrinth, obviously, and then also hitting the birth and cash. This is crazy. You out their birth so fast. If they try and go like banish the theosis with Riot's Art to add the birth back, you can just like stop it before they get to that. This was really good. There was a play where I like made sprint. They had already banished all my anglers. I sprint effect send a blue, and then they had like no effect, and then I went like smashers, just cleared their board, which is fine. Now for the water engine, you played 3 swaps. You have to play 3 in this build because the 1 summon off the toad in standby is crucial, because if they lava golem your board or like get rid of your resources, you still have that extra body for like tribute or like smashes fodder. The 3 beaver, obviously, and 2 angler, very standard. The 3rd angler might be an option. Some of the like cash and cash tier players were like milling my deck. Like the cash tier or the cash guys milled my deck a few times, and I was trying to hit this, so just free pluses, and it's another option for swap fraud. 1 Ibly.
Okay, how was this?
Yeah, it comes up a lot. It's a nuisance to cash, but it's not game ending for cash. Most of them are playing the outs. Against all the other decks, they're most likely playing 2 Linger Evo anyway, so I didn't do this. Most of the time it was either this or Toad, and I went the Toad line because you want more bodies on field. This was mainly when I expected to see even. So I do this. And I did this against 1 brand new player. He had like access to normal summon Bestial, which was okay. I still played like through that fine. Then 3 Fenrir, main deck, because this is an amazing going second card, especially into like cash boards. It's crazy. And then you'll see like later on why playing this is just OP going second against cash.
Right.
And now for all the flex spots. 3 Nib. Nib is crazy. Nib gets sided out if you're going first. You don't want to nib your board. You lose resources too fast. You don't have recursion with elf. Nib is crazy against every deck right now, which is insane. Just gotta watch out for thrust. 2 Imprint. This is fine. You don't need too many hand traps. You can play more board breakers. You'll see some of them later. 2 Imperm came up a few times. You can draw it as your 6th. 3 enemy controller. This is the MVP.
How was this?
Crazy. So many people like gave me like round, I think we were round 7. It was like my match was the last one for deciding the round, and it was a cash adventure player.
Right.
He got pricked up on the adventure engine, made like the Griffin token thing, and he had normal summoned Ibly, Yugioh, and Nalingribo, passed it to me. I had this in hand. I outed his entire board with this, and then just OTK'd. Like I went this, tribute the Ibly, he negates it with Griffin. Now my field's clear. I special the Fenrir and like just OTK'd him from there and got us into day 2.
Exactly.
So this was crazy. This is OP. Buy this out if you want. I mean, like this is,
this card's really
like,
good.
You'll see this all throughout Vegas. Eclipse, nothing to say about Eclipse. I mean,
You have to. You just have to.
You can use this to dodge Imperm, which is really good sometimes too. Because like I'd go Beaver, like the Labyrinth guy did like Imperm, and do this, still get the other Beaver, and I can still special Sprites from my hand.
Right.
Which is okay. The 3 talents, this, unpopular opinion, this was not good.
No, I disagree with this. I disagree with this.
Why do you disagree?
So I'm telling you that Talents is diabolical when it comes to ripping apart the Cash Tier board, stealing the Arias Heart for free.
It's like,
You just got to trip it up one time, and then you're pretty good to steal it.
yeah, I guess in this deck it's not as valuable because tripping up the Arise Heart leads you to like running out of resources too quick, which it makes sense. For other decks, it's pretty good. It's just having this turn 0 when you're going first.
Fair.
Like they wouldn't play into this much, and I think it's because of Thrust being out.
Right. People are seldom playing the hand traps that. It's so weird. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell.
You mostly see Ash, you see some Ogre and stuff, or some Mourner and stuff.
Right. Yeah, Mourner,
Yeah.
true.
Last card, Change of Heart. This card goes
what'd
crazy.
you think? What'd you think?
This card goes crazy. It's at 1, but you draw it, and you're like going second against Cash. You're like, I'm winning this every time.
Yes.
I know Logan and Nacho, y'all will have more to say about this. So
Yeah,
I'll
this
leave
card's
it to y'all.
insane. No. Change of Heart, goated card.
You want side deck or extra deck?
Before we get into the extra deck, show us those Team Beige sleeves, bro.
Team Beige sleeves.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
look
sir.
At that.
Yes, sir. Look at this.
Very
Clean.
nice.
Designed and manufactured by yours truly.
The GOAT. The GOAT. All right, bro. Let's dive in to, well, first, shout out all the Team Beige, and second, let's get into the extra deck.
Yes, sir. So 2 sprints. I hate the way that Cash makes deck building these days. You have to play like 2 of every good card that you have. 2 sprint is fine. It comes up. The first one you probably use for combo. Second one you can use for like setting up like a bounce later on if you need it.
Right.
Bounce effect comes in handy against every deck besides Cash. Do not do it against Cash. 2 gigantic. This was fine. 3rd came up like a few times. You don't really need it, but you'll see why I didn't have space for the 3rd later on.
Yeah.
The Toad package, Ahashima, totally awesome. This card's insane. I didn't only use it to make Toad, I also used it to make Gin Buster a few times.
Oh, yeah.
So like if I didn't have like 2 darts or I didn't have the Swap Frog in rotation, I'd like make this, bring back 2, go into like Gin, which was still fine. It's a great extender.
Right.
Toad gets you follow up, which is good.
It's not nearly as good as it was when Elf existed, though.
Yeah, and you side the 1 double cross if you want to make like double Toad.
Right.
You got to invest a little bit too much into play.
That's fair.
The other generic rank 2 was Soul Sweeper. This card's amazing for like OTKs, just good utility. You have the IP package, IP Unicorn. Unicorn's great against Cash because it does what Sprint can't do and it shuffles in the deck.
Right.
Which is good. And the Fenrir gets you like a free material to discard for this. It just gets you another Fenrir. And then you have Zeus package.
Oh, yeah. So how was the Sky Cavalry? Because sometimes you just go for the Onibaru instead. Did you think you needed it?
Sky Cavalry was good because sometimes you want to bounce back to the extra deck. And like there was one time where I bounced back the Shangri era to the extra deck. Just to hop over and like unlock some zones to keep playing. So this was good. Mosquito is another option. This was really good. You have to play Downward. Having another send up to Zeus is so threatening.
Right.
Because you clear their board, they top deck Birth, they go Birth, and you're still like, you're fine. So this is crazy. This card, insane. This card makes Fenrir absolutely nuts. When they Mind Hacker rip like your extra deck, they see this, they always hesitate. They're like, either you hit this or like you hit like something else. If they hit something else, that's fine. If they hit this, they're scared of like doing Shangri-La effect. If they don't hit this and they go like Shangri-La, they're always thinking on standby, which just means they have 1 less interruption on your board. Right. If they do Shangri-La, you special defender, attack, like make Zeus. If they don't, you have 1 less interruption to play through. So this definitely came up. I think it was really sick. There were times where I also made it, and then like I would play stupid cards to just like rack up materials on it and have like a 6 materials juice, like something fat. So this was really cool. Double do Zeus, this was amazing. They would chase after the Zeus sometimes.
Always.
Like not be able to banish both, or they'd banish both, and I'd have like other gas to be able to like play through their.
Yeah, because that means they let you keep all the engine.
Yeah. So this was really good. Like this on a deck, and this honestly ends up being like Zeus Turbo going second, and then setting up like red carrot negates. Yeah. Which is fine.
So.
Yeah.
Side deck.
Yeah, super quickly. 3 Ash, amazing against branded. This would come out for the Nibs going first against Cash as well.
Right.
So really good. 3 Lancia.
How was this for you?
Okay. I know you had a lot of success with it. I didn't see it enough to like make like a really good opinion on it.
That's fair.
So it was okay. When it came up, it like came up once.
Gotcha.
This absolutely nuts. Like you said, this thing going first, cash cannot break your board or play. Like branded just struggles. Like the 2 best decks just died of this. This was insane.
Anti-spell's diabolical.
Another card for going first. This was okay. Like I mentioned earlier, it's not great against the like top 2 decks. It's all right. You can bring back Toad with it. It's really cool. This is also like follow up when you don't have elf and stuff. Evenly, obviously insane. People drew this against me like in multiples.
Yo, the double evenlies. That was too many times.
It was rough.
Too many times.
But very, very good card, obviously. And then 2 lightning storms. This is just enough to like deal with back row decks, which is cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it.
All right, Amar, thank you so much. Thank you for helping carry us to victory, as well as catch a lot of those cash tier hits.
For sure, man. You guys killed it as well, and looking forward to the next one.
Team Beige out. Here we go.
Take it easy.